Welcome. This is the big London Showbag, Crypt of the Wizard and Black Occult. We have a lot to get into, so without further introductions, or maybe one more, we are listening to the Scimitar demo. It's a Roman numeral. I think it's 2024. I'm not sure. There you go. You know my struggle. I'll talk about this in the. I've decided to divide it into two parts, final and then tape, because it's hard to put everything in. So you'll see a bit of both festivals coming through. First part is basically only Crypt of the Wizard Fest or live after that. Simitar played one of the best bands in the entire weekend, so but the record will show up. Let's see, it was a fun 2 days. This is the flyer or the program. Big bunch of bands. It was basically the same festival as last year in the sense that it was at the same venue, same time. There were a bit more bands than last year and a bit more people there, but it was not that busy that it was annoying or something, so it worked perfectly. Yeah, a lot of bands. I think I saw 80% maybe. Not going to rip them all. I'll show you this. You can see it online, of course, too. But yeah, some vendors there, so good time. Yeah, the highlights, of course, Slutet, which closed out the festival. I think DJ Warzone was a perfect one too with them. I liked Vacuous, was a really great set. I had to cut short the Far set upstairs to see Vacuous, or to see the beginning of Vacuous, but very good. Vaurien opened, was also, we actually went to the venue first to see Vaurien and then went back to our B&B to check in. But yeah, that was good. Then I missed the Sherman Bastard. I'm doing it. I missed Sherman Bastard, My Cause and Olm Ice, unfortunately, because we had to check in. Then I saw Hell Conjurer, which was, yeah, always very good. Going to do something with him, maybe. Spive and Oxenus I saw from, because I was in talk mode at that time. So I heard Spive, but didn't see him because he was on the ground the entire time. And Oxenus was just the drums and then a tape looping over him. Gates of Londra I picked back up. I saw that was a cool gig, but I think his entire setup got trashed by someone who was or too heavy in the crowd. I think he was the guest singer for Jean Dies who fucked him up a bit. Helm was very good. Scimitar blew me away. They are, I'll talk about it when the record comes out, very good. And Weathercrest was also a very, very good set. The opener for the second day, Blindness, was a 3-part, I guess, death metal band from England, I think local boys, because they were helping out, or at least the singer was. Very good band. I mean, very good live set, very short live set. What's Jean Dies was very good, very young people. Then I missed a few because of stuff. Lila Eya, I expected a bit more, but I wasn't really paying attention, so could be my mistake. Flaketaren, one of the bands from this label, will come up later. Very good, but very every song. So it got maybe a little bit boring in the end, but yeah. Frog Concert, yeah, the kids' party was off the chain. Then Fire Vacuous, Hergodsblik, Pussies, DJ Warzone and Slutet to round it off. Very, very good bill. Nicely put together by Mr. Wizard, Charlie, and Russell, I guess, too, and everybody helping there. So I'll thank you in a bit. The first one I saw was Jay from Manifest of Hate. There you go. He had a weekend. I guess he was really, like everybody, going into the beers, but we met up. I gave him a beer and he gave me this one. The Abruptum sticker that should be in the 7-inch, but is mostly, or most of the time, missing. So thank you very much for this one. That will fit in nicely. Then the goodie bag. If you chose the option to get the Die Hard or limited access, whatever, you got a package which was the tote bag, which came in handy. This one, Punk, tired of the same few records, try metal instead. That one, struggling. And then there was the booklets, the compendium from last year, with a lot of pictures. You get it, a lot of bands, a lot of fun times. Mr. himself, I think Russell is also in here for the completists. I saw him, but oh, there he is at the store. Good guys. So that was in there. There was a shirt in there. Now this is a gray bluish Life After Death shirt. There we go. I think, yes, it has the bands on the back. Didn't see that. That's very cool. Weird color, but hey, way bad. And then there was this badge, I think, the Life After Death enamel pin. So they made it worthwhile. I mean, everything looks good. So there we go. That was that. Cheers to the organization. I got some more things thrown in with purchases. The 666 price tag, and then this I grabbed the official Crypt of the Wizard enamel pin. Couldn't go without. We made it to the crypt, so that was also very good. There is some more in here, but I'll talk about it when the tapes come in. Last thing, or the first thing that fell out were these. These were put in everywhere because we were doing a bit of the frog concert stuff. There are flies everywhere through my entire bag, so thanks Toady for that one. I grabbed 2 more shirts, of course, from Slutet, and that is the merch portion. This one, London Calling Slutet, and then what's it say? Passion Blitzkrieg Live March. It is very hand printed, very big white shirt, so we'll see when that gets a wear. But the main ticket was this one, Love and Beauty shirt that Crypt of the Wizard did for them. There you go. Very nice. And then to top it all off, there's this, but I've been wearing it the entire time, the Simitar shirt. That's everything, I guess, merch-wise. Yeah, there was more, but I kind of held myself together. Not really, but you know what I mean. Then, the record portion. There's this, what's this? Oh yeah, the big poster. There you go, we don't need to see that. You know what it is. Let's see. I'll start with this one because this is actually very cool. We were seated when we did the booth for Phantom Lore. We were seated next to Slutet. They were there the entire weekend, but I didn't know how they looked, so I really got in contact with them when they started going crazy for the merch, or when everybody was going crazy for their merch. So I just said, I got my shirts and I sat back in the booth, but I was sitting next to Hurricane Ingrid. Ingrid is her name, and she was looking into her prints, and I was like, hey, if you can, you know, spare a few, I'd like them. So she made me a nice little package of these beautiful prints. They're all Slutet related. I think that's how you have to hold them. They're actually very nice. Never saw too much of her artwork until recently. There is this one. I have a few doubles, so I'm thinking about, you know, letting some of them go to the right people. This is the cherry on top. This will slip into my Love and Beauty record, I think. This is a pink one, but then I guess signed or ruined by the band. Very nicely done. Thank you for these. They had a lot of, yeah, I think they just had their back stock with them because they had a lot of old things. I got a old tape from them, and then the shirt. That's about it. They didn't have too many records left, so Ingrid, thank you very much for these. Will cherish. Then there was a deal beforehand, or a few deals beforehand. I grabbed, I don't know if he wants his name out there, but from Iron Winter Productions, a very young guy, very young label, who had a bit of a distro sale, and his prices were incredible, so I just jumped on it. Now this is not very representative for the festival, but I just, you know, came that he is from England and he had this record for me. This is an Absurd tribute with bands like Absurd, Grabesmond, Lestat, The True Frost, Bildskirner, Heretic, Abyssicate, all the Germans doing absurd worship. That came with the Infernos, the Ultimate Blasphemy zine, which is, I mean, true compendium. It just, what if everything is in here. Yeah, mostly on the darker side of, for example, Darktron, of course, is in here. Yeah, what else? Hades, Agast. I need to delve into it a bit more. Mold Gehenna. So there's a lot to get into. That is the first one. So like I said, I already grabbed that, but the rest is all from the festival. except for one. The first vendor I hit up was Misaka Unoyo, because he also had some stuff for me. I bought these two because, let's face it, they are brother and sister to each other. The first one is the Friendlet. Now this is all cold because I didn't really hear these records, of course. I checked them out a bit, but nothing too much. There you go. It's the first one, Friendlet, with an album they are finally can stand behind. I talked to the guy from Friendlet last year on Live After That, talking about his the Gargoyle record. I'm blanking on the title, but he said there was stuff going wrong and they didn't really promote it. It just came out and then they let it die. I don't even think they played live too much for it. But yeah, this is Ashen Womb, the first, you know, I mean, they're back on track, I guess, as a full band. So yeah, been into these guys for a while, I think, since they came out or since they hit the scene. The Denmark hardcore metal, black metal, and death metal scene is incredible, but you know my love for Denmark. Look behind me. So that is the first one. This is just black. I think there was a orange version, something like it. Yeah, Misaka Unoyo. There you go. And Jesus, or I guess that's how we pronounce his name. He was selling there. He had some secondhand stuff for me, which was yeah, been holding it for a while. So thank you for that. That is one. And then the second one that everybody was waiting for, I guess. This is the new Pissgrave with Malignant Wordlessness. I think it's their last album. I think the trilogy of full albums is now complete, and we have to say goodbye to them. But yeah, Profound Lore. If you know Pissgrave, you know what to expect. Putrid, foul, yeah, rotten death metal. I don't even know where to look for this. I mean, what is that even? I think I see a shoulder, but not sure. There you go. So yeah, the third full length after a demo, and then this insanity that is Pissgrave. Didn't really dove into the records, but we'll rectify that situation one of these days. Malignant Wordlessness. That's a good one. They always have this classic picture in the temple. I think it's even the same temple. But yeah, the new and last, I think for now, is Pissgrave. Then, like I said, I was at the booth for Misaka. The first thing I did was went there because he had his secondhand bins too. Went through it. There was a lot of good stuff in there. A lot of old punk, a lot of old metal. I think his section is still stocked on the website, but this was not on there, so I was lucky enough to grab it. This is the Stooges box set. I think that's how they communicated it. 16 lost tracks, including the rarest, What You Gonna Do, and Ron Ashton interview. Now, it had a huge price tag. This is a 4 or 5 LP box set. He priced it at £60, but I just had €50. I gave him the 15. It's like, that's okay, it's good. So, once, if I see Stooges, I grab Stooges. Very nice box. It's a die cut, and then, you know, this is in, I don't know if that shows up, but it is like embossed. It is duct taped or stamped, whatever you want. It's glued on with tape, and then it should be numbered, yes, out of, I don't know how many. This is 146. It's the track lists. There you go. Like I said, just paste it on there. And then it slides out like so. See that I don't drop anything. It's basically single sleeves like this. Some live tracks, some this, some that, and they are all on pink. There you go. Revenge, or yeah, Revenge Records. Never saw this one. Then there's this. Very nice box set. 5 pictures. Some of the stuff I've never seen. Once again, pink. Then this cheeky little picture of Iggy. The classic Ashton with Iggy. There you go. And then this is the last one. Raw Power. very cool. So yeah, I saw that, I was like, okay, that's coming home. Knowing I had to carry it all the entire weekend and across the border and on the plane, but lucky enough, Jules, and I have to thank him for this, Jules and Stein, he took it by car back to Belgium for me, which was quite a help because my shoulders are still intact, not like last year. But yeah, thank you to both for getting me my stuff. Cool bootleg Stooges, or unofficial release. Then this was what he was holding for me, because I grabbed this I think 4 months ago or something in the last sale when the Fresnel went up. This is finally here, the Poison Into the Abyss. This is an original on Midoran. Nee, not Midoran. Like on the label now, I shouldn't be, but there you go. Yeah, unbelievable that's finally in my possession. 4 tracks, I talked about it a million times, 4 tracks of trash that crossover, that cemented them into the bigger context of trash metal, German trash metal. Sphinx, Joch, Sotot, Slaves of the Crucifix, and Alive Undead. Classic picture, classic mustache, there it is. Finally here. Can't believe I'm blanking on the name. Yes, no, it's not Midoran. I'm mixing it up with the French band. There you go. But yeah, on that Belgian label. And then he gave me these. He made this for the release of Swallowed, or the re-release of Lunatario by Swallowed, Dose of Oral Terror, which will go in nicely with my copy. But yeah, to finally have this one in the collection is quite special for me. Came with the original poster, or lyric poster, I guess. Very nice, very good copy actually. It has the sleeves a bit beat, but in a very, very good way. Yes. Midian Creations, Jesus. Took me a while to get it, but yeah, there it is. Mr. Heso, thank you very much. I hope I'm not butchering your name or how to pronounce it, but to finally have this one is incredible. And yes, I paid a price, but not a price that you would expect from a record like this. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Then he also had a little 7-inch for me, which is this one. This is Impiety, I'm pretty sure, with Soul of the God, Iblis Excelsi. This is a South Asian band, I'm not sure where they're from. To all Norwegian black metal clowns, we desecrate your so-called northern kingdom and sky of white falseness, after which we baptize all the in piss. From Singapore. It was on his site in the second hand. The image looked incredible, and you don't find too many things like releases from that side of the world. So when I see something, I just look and get it. Yeah, 1994, 1993, so it's quite an old one, but very sick looking center label there. Very good. That's one. I'm stumbling a bit because I don't know too much about these, but yeah, just a lot of blind buys. That one, and then to complete my Rix collection, this is from Misaka. Not Misaka, La Vida es un Mus. The distro was also there, so I guess Paco is his name, I'm not sure. There are some more things in here, because he had a lot of stuff to give. There's this one, which I like, the screw on the record from La Vida. There is a fronted patch, which is also appropriate. And then there are 2 Krux records, the darkest record label of all universe, and I hate artists. Kind of love those stickers. Will pop up again when I have the tapes. But yeah, to complete the Rix collection, the scope is off a bit, but Tir Groupé, I think. There you go. French Oi, very good Oi, I think. It's actually more hardcore in some cases than Oi. Yeah. On La Vida, And I think this is their 4th, 5th, 7-inch maybe. They had some compilations and compendiums, so not sure where they are at, but yeah. Mini poster with lyrics. Tiergroupe Citadel Rock, La Clé de Dictat. So, finally picked it up. He had a lot of good stuff too. A lot of good bins were there. But yeah, knowing that there would be an entire extra festival, I had to rein it in a bit. There was budget, not like last year. Last year was insane, even for my doing. But yeah, kind of grabbed everything. There were a few things I had to leave behind. There was the Vacuous, the new album. I didn't grab it more since I forgot, or didn't think of it at the time. But yeah, that's the main one I forgot to grab. Then a few more, and these are all from the Crypt distro and label. Get them out of the bag. Thank you for such a nice tote. First one, let's see. This one, I think this is by Andy Panther on Instagram, but I'm not sure. This is Trader with Rock Yacht to the Ground. I was going to grab this one because it is limited to just 100 maybe? 200, this is 181. But he showed it, and I started listening to it on Bandcamp. It's actually very good sounding record from '84. Like I said, heavy metal from Australia. And Charlie mailed me like, "What's up with this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know, but just listen to it." And then he stocked some copies, and luckily he had 1 or 2 left. So I think there's one more in the shop. Yeah, one of those legacy or legendary re-releases of some old stuff. Really nicely done, actually. Klahaya or something. All music by Trader, '84. It took 40 years, but better late than never. Klad 05. Kladja. I think, I'm not sure. So the demo and then the lost tapes, side A and side B. There you go. You see the pictures, kind of know what's up. Heavy metal. Very good. Printed lyric sheet, picture sheet. Yes, Trader plus Dealer, Trader Zenith. The Bridgeway, it's all very, there's Lemmy, so you know where to look for it. Ish. And then the record itself is a single black thick slab of vinyl, very thick, with a hunchback executioner. So yeah, this is one of the first things I had in my head to pick up, because like I said, these won't be around for a very long time, I guess, especially not in Europe. I focused on things I wouldn't otherwise get, because Charlie still takes risks in getting all this stuff from the States, or a lot of stuff from the States. Like this one, doesn't need too much explanation, but this is Beherit live in Prague, Czech. Praha, Czech. The live ceremony of Beherit, amazing soundboard recording of their performance captured in Prague. A true testament to their life ritual powers that conjure darkness from beyond human existence. Held out for the US version on Nuclear War Now. There's a European version too, but there you go. Just a single sleeve, box style, and then a double album, but nothing too much to show. No live pictures or anything like that. Then decided to grab this one too. I technically have ordered them from the label themselves, but it's not clear as they are coming in, this and the Bereft Raven. So I thought, let's secure it, and then if it comes through, I'll just trade it for something else. So this is Onyx Blade with Quintessence, which is spelled wrong, I think, of the Shadow Sword. There you go. One of the troops from Torture Palace that, just does it right. Records look insane. Very old, classic feel to them. There you go. Trio with Bereft Ravenwing, or no, Angel Destruction, I'm sorry. 6 daggers of Unholy Rage and additional commands. Limited to 250, and this is 182. Just going to put it on again. That's how good it is. So yeah, it is a record that comes with a bunch of stuff, actually. So this is a sleeve. Here is one of the label, or the logos. They have a few logos, or a few versions of the logo. Lyric sheets, Then it comes with a huge poster. There we go. Logo again, very nicely done. Like I said, it feels like a record you have the time machine for. There are the three guys, then the label, Torture Palace label. Very nice, very nice. It's also in a beautiful plastic bag. I mean, you can see they spent time and stuff on here. This is a merchandise sheet, so you know what you're into. And then this is the Onyx Blade Bereft Raven, and there's the Hellgium, which is coming out, a new one already. I think something else for them, or someone else, I would say. Get this in a minute. Very good one. Glad I picked it up, actually. Axel was after this one too. I think he grabbed the copy, and then I grabbed the last one. Same for... Oh, Jesus, it keeps on going. Same for this one. This is the Talit. Was under the impression I wasn't going to get this one because it's sold out and now repressed. It's on Moon Worshipper or something. Yes, Moon Worshipper. Lord Bill's record thing. The Drelmog is one I missed too. Thinking about it now. Yeah, this is Uke Parave and Lord Bill together doing their most schizophrenic weird stuff, apart from Catacombs. But yeah, this is some weird ass music, but I dig it. Just played the tape, I think in the last video, but this is their new full, I think 1 of 2 or 1 of 3 maybe. Let's see what else is in here. There is a sticker. More weird stuff. I mean, the cover is even more fouler than the Pissgrave cover. I don't know. It's weird. There is a lyric sheet, or a, not really lyrics, but info and picture. And some more schizophrenic arts in the back. Just on black. I think they were all pressed on this black vinyl. Moon Worshipper logo, and then Tube Dude. Weird. But yeah, that's the best thing to describe it. It's just all very weird. If you look or heard Talent before, you know what I'm talking about. It's not just run-of-the-mill music. I had to invest some time in it, but clearly it paid off. So that's that. And then, second to last one, this was a gift from the Crypt, literally handed to me in those words by Russell. Now, it's bloody something, but I am very unfamiliar with these type of bands. Cheers, struggling. Kobold's Palace with Dark Agony. Where I got bloody, I don't know. Oh, because I thought it was Bloody Keep, but no. It is, once again, Kobold's Palace. It was one of the records that Charlie was talking about when we did the video that was in his end of the year list. This has previously been released on CDR, I think about a century ago by now, but yeah, also some weird ass sounding. If the Crypt is recommending it, you know it will be weird, but yeah, there you go. Can't say too much about it. It's on XCO. I'm pretty sure it's an American project or a band, but there you go. A black record once again. Nothing too much to see, bricks, but guys, thank you very much for yeah, putting this into my hands, because it's quite an expensive record. The price tag is still on there, so yeah, that was a very nice gesture of them. And then the last thing I have are some stickers from the Crypt. This one, Keep Honking, I'm listening to Obituaries, 89 Brutal Onslaught, Slowly Rot, this one, and then Make Gatekeeping Gate again. Great pictures. And then there is the Frog Concert sticker, which came with some flies, of course, but yeah, very weird, froggy. Second time I saw them, they multiplied, they spawned another frog. And then last but not least, and this was maybe the show, I think I enjoyed this even more than Slutet, which is, it's kind of hard, but yeah, the two, I guess, headliners, because Weathercrest played behind Simitar, but they blew the stage apart, in my opinion. Scimitar is a band that has been around for a while because, like I said, the demo came out like last year maybe, depending on what you call a while. But now the full length, or their first full length, is out and it's called Scimitarium 1. So hoping there's 2. This is the more limited edition with an extra obi. I think that's the only thing that is extra. Yeah, you have this, nicely gold foil stamped. I don't think it's numbered or anything. And then this is the regular sleeve, also foil stamped. Very nice. The back, I think there is some overlap maybe. I think I recognized some tracks. Yes, a quantum, I think, and then what's that? King something. Yeah, I don't know. There is some overlap, I think, the first track, but yeah, very good. I mean, I heard the record the day before. I heard the few preview tracks, and then I was like, okay, sounds interesting. Charlie talked about them in the video once again, and he mentioned that it was Slaked, Behind Me, the band, which I'm obsessing about. I grabbed the tape the day before. But then they have this female vocalist who is, if I had to be a bastard about it, I would say for fans of Devil's Blood, Blood Ceremony, all those female-fronted bands, but she has this kind of a reined-in desperation in those vocals or in the live performance that elevates even more what they are doing, because like the Devil's Blood plays occult rock, they play heavy metal, but in a way that it could be a black metal band if you take the vocals away, or if you put necro vocals on there. Very frantic, very well played live. It was incredible. I think they are very tight bands, and they had their release show at Mayhem this weekend, so can't say enough good things about them. Check them out. They are on streaming platforms, they're everywhere. So this is the band, and I hope I can grab an interview with them, or with one of the guys. The man, I think Squella is the guy I kind of talked to. I was lucky enough to grab the demo because it was the last copy, but yeah. And talk to is a very strong description because there was a lot going on. There were people I talked to more online than I had a chance to talk to them, like so many people. But very good festival, very good atmosphere. I had a bunch of fun on this one. Like I said, it's just as good as last year. There's, yeah, what a weekend. And I'll talk about part 2, and that is Black Occult Fest, more in the second video, of course. But yeah, a half an hour of vinyl from the Crypt and friends from a great festival. So yeah, highlight Scimitar. I bought the tape, I bought the shirts, I bought the records. Very, very good. To everybody there, from Russell to Charlie to Sophie to everybody who was organizing, went off without a hitch. Once again, great festival, great weekend. To my crew, I mean, Axel, Robin, Jule, Wani, Jürgen, great stuff, great stuff. That's it. To everybody else that was there who I talked to and gave me some free stuff. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in part 2.
Jag kunde rycktes tio abrego med vindmatter jag skildes framurfen jag svutras långe gantole åter jag svältades långe gantore tisnes Wilde stranden, wilde zie drutten, we walden, is with drar Sonnegang zu sehen.
Yes, this is part 2. We are listening to Trader Remember from part 1. Not sure if I'm going to glue them together or just two separates. We'll see. What this is the tape lay version of the same day, same weekend, I guess. But the focus will be more on the Black Occult Festival, which is this one. And this is the Laminate. Blood Countess and Necro Ritual were the two black metal bands that closed out the festival. I didn't saw Wallachus. I guess they gave forfeit. There was the 1-800 Babylon and Aesthetic Cloth cooperation or collaboration that opened the festival. Ludwigism, which was very gabber oriented, great set. Will to Power was the set that was too much for me, actually. It was just shrieking feedback with his vocals over it. It was cool enough, but everybody had like, Jesus. So yeah, there was that. And then of course the Wallachus got replaced by Ruin Boy, which was my highlight of the festival. Like I said, the Scimitar played how they played. They sounded amazing. Slutet, it was very good, but it was just such a normal set. I mean, I have two sides to that coin. I'm glad I saw them, I'm glad I met them, but it's weird how normal they are. Which, you know, people build up stuff in their head, but yeah, good to see that they are, actually well-rounded, good people. That's it. So that's my top 3. Slutet, Scimitar, Ruin Boy. They killed it. How am I going to do this? I'll do, just do them in order, I guess. We were there with Phantom Lure, sort of, and Jurien had this tape rack he's always bringing. There was one in there because I had a Triste Saison tape for him. And when I showed this is, I just traded it instead of asking for money. Who needs money? So the Orc Nouveau Contemplation Triste Saison split on Trifon Productions. There you go. Just a normal white tape. And yeah, Triste Saison is, I talked about before, it is the dungeon-esque synth, or the Dark Amian project from the French guy. Limited to 50, this is 8. These are all, blind. I haven't checked them out, except for the Scimitar, which will come up. That's the first one. Then, let's do some gifts, I guess. This is all, like I said, from Live After Death. This is the Scimitar. I just played the demo. A very nice glittery red glitter tape. And like I said, lucky enough to grab them. I was looking at from where we were sitting, I could see the table Crypt was selling from, and I just saw a red tape. I was like, that wasn't there yesterday. So they had a few copies and then they just put them out for sale. There you go, nothing too much. It is on Sisquel Records or something like that. There's no real mention on here. There you go. But yeah, check out the label. They have a Bandcamp presence and they have more good stuff. Like I said, they are slaves, or guys from slaves. So there we go. Then this was pushed into my hands, and this is Atavake Passage with Demonstration 1. This came out on Manifest of Hate, but sold out rather quickly with the Slutet side project. But the man from this project, and sorry I'm blanking on your name, there were so many people, so many names, but he just put this into my hands saying that he enjoyed what we were doing on the channel, or what I was doing on the channel. Yeah, I can't say anything about the music, unfortunately, but people show up again, maybe this one. Very nice artwork, very simple. It's just a wraparound card. There you go with the stamp. Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks to all the people who reached out, gave me stuff. Very nice to see. And for it being as simple, it's actually a genius looking thing because it creates its own Holby strip. So very good. I'm thinking it's raw black metal, but could be ambient. So like I said, I'm not sure. Atavistic Passage. There you go. That is the first of the gifts. This is the second one. This is Farah, I think, with Spolia. She had an upstairs show in which she developed from the nice lady I talked downstairs to something like a Demon Witch on stage. Like I said, I couldn't see the entire set, but what I saw was borderline insane once again. Very nicely done, simple, but cool. Performed, recorded, and produced by Freddy Kettefier Ferret, I think. Karfreitag, 1 May, sorry, but it's 1 I. Yeah, on Voldweg. She is loosely connected to them in some way. I'm not sure how. I think she plays in Weathered Crest maybe also, but yeah. Very nicely done. The by now legendary purple Voldweg stamp. So yeah, thank you for this. Once it locked into me because I know her husband a bit, and I was talking to him, he introduced us, and then I was like, oh, you're playing. So she just gave it to me. But yeah, copy number 15. I'm not sure how many there are, but thank you very much. Then one I had to grab, this is Slutet Jihad, the original tape. They had 2 left. I think Shul took the other one. There you go, with the nice little Obi. Limited to 100, I think. This is Manifest of Hate number 6, and I have 12 out of 300. Match, Questions, Gasoline Truth, and Goddess of Paradom. Tiamat Yawns Awake. So there we go. With a really weird Obi. And then it is a brown tape, I think. With shit or blood, I'm not sure. Probably blood, knowing them. There you go. So that was a doozy to find that still on the table, because this was, I mean, this is not a new tape by any stretch of the imagination. The End Commune. There you go. Like I said, great set, but so normal. Even the carpet was clean. Then the last ones from, I think, the Fest are all from Koeksgekkers. This is the badge. I'm not sure how to hold it, but yeah, nice looking badge. That maybe, not sure. They had 2 or 3 bands there. The label guy had a, blanking on his name now, he played upstairs. And then they had 2 bands. This is the stickers, but I showed them already. Crux or Crew. There you go. Label from France, who had 2 bands playing there. That was not label related, as in he's playing in it, but you know. Vaurien with is their new one, Merveilleux Décombres. Is this one. They made some tapes especially for the festival, or they got released at the festival. And this is the D'Esprit et de Béton, something. This is a compilation tape from earlier demo materials. I think this is the first full length, but I could be mistaken. Big spool in there, so a lot of tape. There's a lot of stuff on here. A few things thrown together. All instruments, vocals. There's not much info-wise, but yeah, nice pink tape. There you go. Yeah, punk, French punk, black metal. A bit raw, not that raw, but they opened, like I said, they opened the set and they actually killed it from the start. It's a bit more pro release, I guess. This is the cards. There you go. They have this weird aesthetic going around them, which I really like. It's not really black metal, but that's what I like about it. Could be, it's a mix between Dungeon Synth-esque, but yeah, I like it. These are the 2 by Vaurien. I hope I pronounced that okay. And then these are the 2 by Flecketar, same deal. It is the full length, this one, and then the demo compilation, I guess. The Devil Septembre demo and Le Main Pelle du Chagrin. It's more Iron Maiden than Motorhead actually. Yeah. So yeah, once again, a bit hand. This is a DIY item. If you have any issues with it, i.e. no music, unlistenable media, etc., please write to and then an address, which is cool. starless.bigcartel.com. There you go. And then the J cards. It's not pink, but yellow for this one. Kinda feels Riso printed, but I guess it's just copied. Nice looking thing. And like I said, they were good live. I enjoyed it, but it was a very basic drum pattern throughout the entire set, which, you know, made me crazy after a while, but still very good. They share members with Vaurien, of course, and I thinking about getting them for an interview, but it's hard to just get a band and ask questions, so we'll see where we get. There you go. Shirt buddies. See, so they know what's up to. Flecker time. This is the album cover, full album cover. Feu de ciel, feu de l'esprit. Crew 33. Yeah. There's one more tape coming up. I can link him immediately because we went to the Crypt. And I didn't buy too much there, knowing that I had to carry it all. The plan, giving it to Jules and him, letting him take it over, wasn't yet formed at that time, I think. So I grabbed a few tapes. I mean, vinyl-wise, everything that I would have grabbed, I already grabbed at the festival. So, you know, could have get the vacuous, but you can keep getting stuff. So why not get a few nice-looking tapes? This is the first one, and I have no idea. Somatic Anxiety, I think, is the best thing I can do band-wise. Silver tape, there's nothing too much on here, but I knew this from the Crew Instagram, because this is the tape with the mirrors. As you can see there. Really nicely done, actually, the J cards. I didn't know what it was, and the guy there, I think it's, what is his name? The big guy who was also at the festival, but I'm blanking. Yeah, he just said, yeah, I'll put it on and listen to it, and he actually got the tape himself at that moment, because yeah, it's a really good one. It's out of all of these, I heard this one, and it's basically my favorite. If I know the live sounds will translate to tape, all very good. So yeah, interesting label, interesting artists, not your run-of-the-mill stuff, but very interesting, this one. So that rounds off the Crew collection. I grabbed two more just to yeah, to fill out the collection, I guess. This is on Aske, and this is Mundagar with the Allendale Howling 1904, one of the Aske projects that I thought was going to play at Black Occult, but to no avail. Just a basic standard black, nothing much to see, numbered on the case. There you go, 94 or 95 out of 100. Mundagar. Yeah, I grabbed not enough Aske on at Black Occult, but like I said, the funding was severely depleted at the time. So yeah, Final Agony. This is the last one I got from the Crypt. Dobar Chu. I had to look it up if I had it, yes or no. This is Gaisa Duba an Chugait, something like that. Dobar Chu, of course, one of the UE projects, one of the ones, I think. Once again, an insane picture of him, which we love. There you go. And this is his solo stuff. Yeah, demented, black metal, ambient, whatever you want. More black this than the other stuff, but there you go. That is it for the Crypt. I need a drink. Jesus. Now, Black Occult was mainly for me in the yeah, just like Life After Death, meeting friends. But maybe people I talked to more were there, like Francesco, of course, because we do videos, but also the entire crew from the Nords that is surrounding around Rune Boy, and the entire Hutchin Pit being not a label, which I saw in action. Before I dive into that stack, I went to one record shop in London, which is Reckless, because like last year we scored big time there. They had some stuff, not like last year, because I took a picture of the tape haul from Instagram and I was like zooming, I like that, but a lot was gone already, like all the special carved cross stuff. I guess because of the festival, people got in and just grabbed some stuff in front of me. But I got a bit. There was actually another girl looking into the tapes, and she took also a nice little stack, but I actually got what I came for, so I was very happy. First thing is Anxiety Hammer. There you go, one of the bands that is in the bigger circle of, or in the cross circles between Blood Rage Records and Youth Attack maybe. I'm not sure they're affiliated with either of them, but yeah, it's just one of those hardcore releases that got stuck in my brain that I never got around or grabbing around that time. This is from 2014 already. Very nice looking blue textured tape, and this is on Curtain Fire, I think. Yeah, like, it's old, it's from 2014, so that's been a while, but you know, the cover always stuck in my head, so I saw it and I was like, yeah, okay, you're coming home with me. They're all very old tapes because they are like yellowed everywhere, but that's how it should look. Look at the case, it's dirty, but for this tape, it should look like this. So yeah, With Fear, Unrecognizable, Dark Places, Echoes, Anxiety Hammer, Captive, and My Piece. Recorded by Brad Wallace in Philadelphia, January 2014. That is the first one. And the tapes are actually really weirdly priced because there were a lot more, but they're like 25-pound tapes, stuff like that, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure what I left behind, but left a bunch behind. What I also got, which was affordable, is the Vopnet, I think it's how you pronounce it. The guy from Simitar kind of helped me out with it, but I already forgot. This is on Filth, and this is one of the Danish bands that you should look for in the Mayhem or Corpse Sound circle. Cardboard, self-cut or hand-cut, nothing in there, but yeah, Filth, great American label that was very early on with the entire Danish scene, especially that, you know, that part of the Danish scene. This case is a bit busted, but once again, should look like a tape you found under a dumpster. Aggressive black with punk influences. And then this one, I have it on vinyl already, but just because it's such a good record, such an early record from me in the crossover between hardcore and black metal, I guess, and punk, also thrown in there. This is Ilmestis. This is, you know, the type of black metal that I found through Youth Attack and then going into Final Agony, I guess. This was Let Your News Hang from the Heavens, something like that, on Strange Material. And like, this was £8, so there's no rhyme or reason to how they let it, I put it on or let it hang on just to make the point that it's weird how they price sometimes. But anyway, the entire box was complete. It's a big cardboard box pasted on. It comes with a few things. It comes with a candle, which is nice. It comes with the tape, of course, and these are images that have been posted or have been shown on other releases before, but they were very early on with this. The tape itself is black, but it is numbered for once, so 1 and 2. Some love went into these boxes. I think this is kind of self-released, and then like I said, the record was on Final Agony very early on. Pin or a badge. Then it comes with this poster, mini poster. There you go. And there is a mini booklet. Yeah, a very sick record, like I said, early on in my search for newer stuff. Some live pictures in there. The News Hangs from Heaven. There you go. You'll miss this. Nice to see this one. Limited to 24, and my copy is 14. There. So yeah, lucky enough to see that still standing up there. Let's get the candle back in. Lucky enough to see it still standing up there, that nobody grabbed it. I don't know how many people are really into this or know this band, but check it out if you're into, you know, that kind of stuff. Ilmestis. Yes, switched the record a bit. I found this one. This is a, I got this from Harry Godsblick, I think, one of his notes. I was at the right drunk peak and I just said, can I have one? He's like, oh yeah, yeah. I put in the rest into digital form, so take this one. Yep, I can't make heads out or tails out of it, but there you go. Back to Black Occult. Like I said, it run smoothly, very smooth. I had high hopes that it didn't feel like a festival. It felt more like a show because they were very short sets and everything went by. So it kind of had more of a like a day out feel, but that's a good thing actually. After 2 days of festival life, this was like, you know, just the icing on the cake. A lot of good people there that yeah, I just knew forever. It seemed that I was really glad to hang out with. I mean, from all the guys to their girlfriends are even insane and great people. So enough people to thank, but I'll thank them all at once in the end. There was one guy who accosted me at the toilet, or outside of the toilet, the guy behind Mulch. I'm not sure what his name is, but he said, yeah, once again, that he loved what I was doing with the channel and that he would be honored for me to grab a tape. There's a download code, so I'll use that. But yeah, Mulch, I think also a bit from the north, but I'm not sure. Music and lyric by Mulch. It looks like a solo endeavor, but I'm not sure. This is the complete layout. There we go. Once again, limited to 100. I have to look into it a bit more to really know what's up, but yeah. Seems like two wrestling dudes on the cover. On Hexen Grounds, it is called. But yeah, thank you. Always nice to have, you know, extra free tapes. Then, the second one that got pushed into my hands is this one, and this is the Blood Countess live at Furnace Fest, I think. Yes, in 2014 or 2024, I'm sorry. There you go, a blood spatter. This was given to me, Obscure Blasphemy, I think, is the tape, or the label for the tape. It's got given to me by Antichrist Commando, I think. I don't think he wants his name out there because he don't want his face out there, but yeah. Limited to 30, blood caked or blood spattered, the entire thing. Blood Countess was the band that closed out the festival. And there you go. These are now female fronted, really good vocalists, really good band actually. Absolutely no trends. Great stamp. That's the guy. There you go. Yeah, they have a bunch of live recordings put to tape, and this is one of them. So good to have something by them. I really love the stamp. The Terror Commando approves. The thing was, Rune Boy played such a good set, there was so much energy in that room, from the sound check to the really last part and the hugs afterwards. Everything was a bit of insane actually, and an energy I hadn't felt in quite a while. There's a difference between just getting on stage and putting on a show, or really, yeah, going for it. I don't know how to describe it. I think everybody who was there and also felt it. I mean, there was a big pit. Everybody was going along with, and it's not even hardcore per se, or yeah, I guess it's punk in a while. It's oi. It is folk music. It is everything you want. It's a culmination of, like I said, Hodge and Pit and Aske coming together and doing something maybe unique, maybe not unique. It's not like they're reinventing the wheel, but it feels like it in some cases. So yeah. This was a gift by Francesco to me. This is Ludwigism with Island Mentality. We were looking at the sets by Ludwigism, and he just said, just grab a tape. Because otherwise I don't think I actually would have grabbed it. Not by, I mean, it is good as Gabber, but I mean, there's so much. But yeah, there we go. Ludwigism, the new full length, I guess, in a rave case. Has the IDMT guy there. There you go. He played a very good set. I think he didn't expect the reaction of the crowd, because when he was done, I think people were even dancing. But you could see him really feel accomplishment or something like that. You can read it from his face. And I talked to him about it a bit afterwards, and yeah, he was a happy guy, I'm pretty sure. Francesco, Mr. Ludwigism, thank you very, very much. And this is the only Aske thing I picked up. Service Animal, Dog Cunt, DJ Sex, Skali Yuga, another DJ Sex song, so I think it's a bit of a split. It is a clear tape, but then with a rainbow sticker on there. Clean. It should be some noisy, hearty, you know, I don't know what to expect from this one, but it looks amazing. So yeah, William represents. And then, like I said, Rune Boy, my absolute number one. I grabbed the shirts, the tree guy, of course, very simple but wearable shirts. I think my kids will even like this one. That's the first thing. They opened with, I'm blanking on what the band was called. They were like a 3-piece, 4-piece with one guy was playing a hurdy-gurdy in a full ghillie suit. There was the big drummer who became my favorite person instantly, with a big old-looking bass drum. Then there was Ash just shouting vocals at everybody. That then came over into the full band. So they all went on stage. There's a guy playing mandolin. There's the drummer, of course. Then there's William Wallace, or Mr. Aske, playing the guitar with one of the best hats you have ever seen. But yeah, it was something to behold, and I hope to see or to catch that live again. If you if you're into the music, if you're into that energy, it was really, really good. Ash got me a bunch of tapes that I missed, but yeah, here you go. To Die in the Cold, To Be Reborn in the Fire, Mundagar, another one. That was, I showed one before, but this is the other one. These come in these blood packs, or whatever you want to call it. There you go, repurposed tapes, then based on the artwork. I can't go into how much I love the label itself, because it would become a bit homoerotic after getting into the live stuff also, but yeah, what they're doing is big fan. What can I say? And this is in there, so this is the J card, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Bit of AC/DC, and then this is the one. To Die in the Cold, To Be Reborn in the Fire. I'm not sure who is behind this one or how it sorts out, but yeah. And this is the other one. These are the, Hutchin Pits black bags. And this is Odious Hiss, the new one. Wretches and Cries from the Fetid Star Mask. That is the first one out of those packs. Odious Hiss is his solo project, Dom's solo project. Big tape. The by now iconic logo and Sunman. I forgot to ask again how or what this is called, but yeah. Special thanks to Reclusive Goblin for the intro and outro. Very cool looking. There is a mini poster with the crucified ruin, the dog on the ruin. I mean, artwork wise, it looks insane. Then there are two more of black bags. I'm blasting through this a bit because I don't want to make it over an hour. I think Rasps and Whispers from Beneath the Sandstone Altar, from Beneath the Hidden Light. I think this was the band that did the intro for the Ruin Boy show, I guess. Rasps and Whispers. There you go. White, black tape. And I think there are two from this project or this band in here. That is the first one. And then see that I don't mix them up. This is the second one. And we're in the home stretch for this one. Yes, this is Raps and Whispers from Beneath the Sandstone Altar through the Holy Eye of the Moonbow. Moonbow? Moonbow. There you go. Black and white again. The Hutchin Pit, all members unknown. Very cool. There, that is the Hutchin Pit update, and we are in the home stretch now. I'm gonna toast them all with water. Incredible band. There was a slight hiccup, and everybody was a bit down, but it's not even worth mentioning. I was like, yeah, don't think about it. It's not worth mentioning. The last thing I got from him is the English Rain, the Rune Boy, I guess full length. What's a full length, especially in this case. But there were a few Rune Boy tapes. Still not really complete, but yeah, clear back with the Hutchin Pit logo. This is the blue Hunter or the blue Horse Rider. Then once again a white and black tape. English Rain Part 1, Many, My Beginning, English Rain Part 2, and Older. No uploading online, so I don't think this is something you will find to listen to. English Rain, yes, Rune Boy 2024. That train keeps on rolling. If you blink, you've missed something, so I'm glad to, make a dent there. That is one. Then they had the January rehearsal 25. I'm pretty sure it's the rehearsal for the live gig they did now. Rune Boy, and this is 10 out of 39. I think this sold out on the spots as it should. There you go. AB. There is a picture for another project. I think this tape was on there. It looked the same, but like I said, you can't grab more. And this is the track list, as I guess it stands for the live show. There we go. I think they just played this entirely. we've already won Isengard in the end, and then yeah, insane. But I'm going to look into this one because it looked great too. We had a lot of stuff based on like nature stuff, like acorns and I don't know, weird tape. And then maybe my most prized possession from the entire thing, and that's saying a lot because, you know, I'm mental. When the show, just before the show started, Ash told me stand close to me when we start playing because I have something for you. I was like, yeah, okay, when the man speaks, we listen. And he had this big tape case that held, I guess, 24 tapes if you really stack them, but there were like 6 tapes in here. So when they started, they instructed someone to hand out these flyers. And this is actually from the sticker I just showed you, but I can't read what the title is. From the Northern Imperial Underground, Pagan Force in Power. It has the same skull logo. I still have to decipher it, but I think this is from the next show, because a day filled with merriment and wonder. I don't know. But one of the tapes from the box set made it into my thankful hands, and that is this one. I refrained to listen to it because I need a special moment to put this on, but it says, this cassette has been sacrificed to you and you alone, or you only. This is now bound to your soul. Ownership cannot be transferred or traded, gifted or sold. If you wish to break its curse, it must be burned under a full moon. So there you go. Not sure what it is. It's kind of a Rune Boy tape. It's kind of not a Rune Boy tape, but yeah. Spray paint on there. So stack of Rune Boys. Awesome. That's it. That was my weekend. Plus, we went to see Mike Kelly, but that's a story for a different video. Great weekend. Special thanks to Robin, my compatriot, who is always near and dear to my heart and as always by my side. Thank you to everyone who made it the special weekend that it was. Not just bike stuff, but just meeting people and talking to people and setting up interviews, talks, whatever. Just a good time. And if the bill is the same as this next year's bill is the same as this year, we will be present at both once again, hopefully. We'll see what life brings in these coming days. That's it. Like I said, thank you very much. I'll see you guys. I'm going to take a little break just because I'm, full with the channel for now. But yeah, we'll see when we get back. Maybe next week, maybe in 2 weeks. We'll see. Once again, thank you to everybody there. Thank you to you for viewing. Thank you, for reaching out and talking. That's it. Is it? Yes, that's it. I'm going to rest some more and I'll be back soon. Peace. Bye.